Hello and welcome back to episode 25 of Ekko to 100, where I try to prove to you guys that you can master any champion within 100 games. And this marks a quarter of the way through this challenge. And if you haven't seen so far, we are actually doing a vote for the next champion that we're going to take to 100. This is actually the last video that you can vote on for that champion. So if you don't know, you can have a vote every single video that's come out since the champion announcement. So every video since episode 20, I believe. If you just go into the comments of each of those videos, type the name of the champion that you want to see out of the 5 that's selected, which are Rengar, Graves, Jarvan 4, Viego, and Rengar. There we go. I knew I could remember it. And the winner will be announced in the next episode. And we will soon after that start our climb to 100 with that champion, whoever it may be. So, back on the replay files, we had a pretty pop-off game. This was a few days ago, so I can't quite remember how it went, but I can see that I can remember it was a good game, and I know that I wanted to show you some stuff in it. So here, I think we're going to start bot side and work towards the Heimerdinger in top lane. He has Ghost and Teleport, which is interesting. Makes me think that he knows something I don't, so I want to path towards that just to make sure everything goes his way. We could have also potentially started top and worked our way to bot. The issue with that being is that Twitch is very strong in the early game. So we start red here. We had a very good leash, so we don't need to use our smite, which means that we can use it on Krugs. I think what we'll do is we'll fast forward some bits here just so that you guys don't have to watch the clear again. But we're doing the Korean build, so big burst. We'll do Rocket Belt first, and then into Lichbane, Rabadons, and we even buy a Magi's this game as well, which is super nice. So I think we'll, just continue to full clear, get that Q onto the Wolves and onto the blue. That's perfect. And here it looks like there's been a lane swap. So the Lissandra, who was mid, has moved to top lane, and the Aatrox has moved to mid lane. And gets a kill, gets first blood. That's rubbish. We potentially could have moved on that. Yeah. We probably should have moved on that. Nothing else to say about that. We probably could have helped there. But we can see the Lilia in top lane, ganking the Heimerdinger now. There's nothing we can do there. If we go in there, we die as well. And the Heimerdinger manages to escape, which is great. So we just back. Oh no, we do actually move up. What am I talking about? And we see if we can catch this Lilia. We get our passive proc, and we just back out there. The Heimerdinger is too far off. We should have moved earlier, I think. But that's okay. We are a scuttle up on the Lilia. She full cleared, and obviously the bot scuttle is still up because she's in top lane. The Lissandra here is overstaying. We punish this. Ah, we try to. Even though it's a failed gank, what we do get is that Dark Harvest stack. What we should have done there is we should have saved our E again. I think we did the same thing in last episode, actually, and these two games were actually a couple of games apart from each other. So we're in the same headspace here. So we're learning lessons now, and in the next load of replay files, we'll see these changes in effect. So we should have saved our E, run up, auto attack, see what she was going to do. As soon as we saw her E out, that's when we E and catch up. We do get a Dark Harvest stack, not the worst, and we'll move bot side so that we can get our full clear going again. And we'll speed this up. So, matchup-wise, we are against the Lilia, which is, we win at late game. If we can burst her in one, she can't play the game. Thing is, we have to wait for at least our 2-item spike, and even then she's got some pretty good CC. Good team CC, actually. Lilia's a load of fun. There's actually potential for her to be in one of these challenges at some point, and I'm looking forward to that moment if it ever comes. So that's something that we need to play around. Lissandra, also a lot of good CC. Taric, good CC, and a really good ultimate, especially against assassins. We can go in and just blow all of our stuff and do no damage. Aatrox also has really good sustain, so this game could potentially have been challenging for us. We can see the Heimerdinger getting caught out as well. The Gangplank throws his ult out, which is really nice. Don't quite get the Lissandra, don't quite get the Lilia, but I have seen this. I've learnt my lesson from earlier, and I am on my way to see if I can get something done. So I think here I want to invade the Lilia. I know she's low. And if she has any of our buffs up, then we can just see how this plays out. And there's Lilia. E. Easy. So that was E, Q, auto attack. We get the Dark Harvest proc, and we get the kill. We missed that red board, which sucks. But kill matters more. And we did, on the last back, actually get boots and an early Dark Seal. So we are starting to snowball that already. That's perfect. That's the way to win games on Ekko. You just snowball your lead so much that, you know, you delete champions as early as you possibly can. Runes-wise, I haven't spoken about that, are the standard runes that we've been taking recently. I've been really enjoying them, and the more you play a certain build, the stronger you get with it. So we've got the Dark Harvest, we've got the Sudden Impact, which is really good at the moment. Eyeball Collection, Ultimate Hunter to get our ultimate back faster. We let that burn down. No, we get it. Be confident. And then we've got Legend Tenacity and Triumph as well. So here we see the Aatrox pushing up a little bit. He's just used ult. We'll hover here until his ult disappears. Oh no, he just has his wings out maybe. But we do get the... Oh no, he did have his ult. We get the proc off and we just move back. If he intended to push this further, because the gangplank is quite low, if the Aatrox had moved any further up, then we would have managed to get the kill. But we just moved down to our red buff. That's fine. We can potentially... We've got a couple of ganks here. This looks good. This looks good. The bot lane are about to get their level 6. We have ours up now. So we'll see which decision we make. I know the decision I want to make here. And it looks like... unfortunately, actually. So my idea there was if we move bot, we would have got a double kill there. That would have been great. Potentially get the Sivir fed as well. And the Nami's got some good CC. Unfortunately, just as we finished our red buff, they both backed off. Both lanes. So the Taric, the Twitch, and the Aatrox in mid lane all backed off at the same time. So instead we just back. We spend the money that we got from that Lilia kill. Or did we spend that already? But we do get the Blasting Wand either way. And we also get early boots. So we can get around the map faster. Is this the best decision? We could have potentially... I don't disagree with it, definitely, because none of these people are going to get any MR early game at all. So having that early magic penetration on these boots, and more speed as well, it definitely helps. We probably got that because we didn't have enough money for this and the Hextech Alternator. And recently we have actually been going the Hextech Alternator first as well, which I have been seeing a bit of a change in. You know, it's minor. So they see the Lilia here. The Heimerdinger's managed to dump his ult down and give some spacing on either side. They don't want to engage because if they get CC'd, they're dead, which gives me plenty of time to run up and find this Lilia. So she hits us with a Q and doesn't even have time to ult. Heimerdinger gets the kill. That's fine. We're happy with that. As long as she's dead. It's a shame we couldn't get the Lissandra there as well. Maybe the strategy would have been to go straight for Lissandra. The issue I had with that is because the Heimerdinger was so low, the Lilia could have potentially got the kill on the Heimerdinger. And, you know, it's either a 2 for 1 or a 1 for 0. And the maths works out that it's better if we do a 1 for 0. We don't give the enemy team anything. But here we get that deep ward. Check to see if any farms up. It's not... But what we can do is now we have a good position to gank the Aatrox. We did just see the Taric here, so maybe it's not the best idea. We'll move back to the Scuttle, and that's fine. So tiny, tiny little advantages around the map here are getting us the smallest of leads that we can then snowball into something huge later game. So I can see that the chickens are coming up. We want to snag this, and then we have a potential to go in here. The gangplank is half health. Let's move this for you as well if I can. That makes more sense, doesn't it? There you go. It's all good on their side. We potentially could have left that chicken, but it just burned out instead. And the Aatrox backed out. That's fine. We'll go top again. So the Lissandra looks like she's having trouble against this Heimerdinger. Like I said, if people are playing a weird pick, and we could just snack this up. That's fine. Well played by the Heimerdinger. He could have thirsted for that and potentially died for it. We could have got it for free. Saying something before, completely lost my trail of thought. Remind me in the comments. I'll bring it up in the next video. But we can see the Krogs are up here, so we just want to snack this, take this away from the Lilia. Actually, any chance we can get. We do have... so we did see it there, and we can see the Lilia here too. The Lilia obviously didn't know where I was, and just wants to go for this Heimerdinger. We are hovering. We're quite strong. They look like they back out, so we back out too. It's not something we want to do. It's something that we wouldn't have... If we had gone in there, we would have died. What we want to do is we just want to hover, make them know that we're there, and just add pressure so that they don't dive this Heimerdinger. And we just move back. He could have probably backed there. He had TP up. That's right. We're commenting on my video, not on my gameplay. Sorry, not other people's gameplay. So, and the Heimerdinger did end up playing really well. He's already playing very well. So we see the Aatrox moving up here. We hide our W vision, so he didn't know that was there, and we can see what we can do here. It's a bit early game to be able to 1v1 an Aatrox, so we just move him off the plates. I think he did just manage to get a plate there, but that's because he's bullying the turret early. Yeah, Aatrox with Eclipse already as well, not something we want to just run headlock into. He was a level up on me, number one. He has a bit more CS than me, he has more gold spent than me, so we just lose that fight straight away. You know, if we CC him on the tower, which we did, you know, we'll get some poke off. We won't exit our tower range though. And the Lilia finally managed to actually get a kill on this Heimerdinger. After, I think, 3 failed ganks. So, you know, got to admire perseverance. Looking at the bot lane now, it looks like the enemies are winning that. So we want to do something about that. We should be moving down here instead of towards the Aatrox. Although we do want to shut down this Aatrox. This is definitely a good... Actually, yeah. No, fair enough. We saved the Gangplank. And if we can get the Gangplank fed as well, he is also a very good late game carry. And it looks like the bot lane have managed to turn this around. Ooh, that shield. Fair enough. And we can get Dragon off that. We got Prior in mid lane. We have Prior in bot lane. Let's just take this for free. I like it. I can't actually see the Herald on the minimap there. Did she? No, I can't see it. Maybe it's just a replay bug. And the Lilia dives and dies. And oh my god, 11. Oh no, 1 stray auto attack. Anyway, we do get the dragon. That's great. And we get the Scuttle Crab too. I notice we are... Oh, wait, we're 8 CS up on the Lilia. And about to be more because we're about to see her blue buff. For going against the Lilia, whose clear speed is insane. Like, she's one of my favourite junglers to clear on because she's just got so much AoE and so much burn. To be up on her at the moment is pretty good. So we're 6 Dark Seal stacks. We hover here to see what the Taric does. This ward is very unfortunate. I want to see if anyone's coming here and wait for my bot lane to move. I wasn't sure where the Twitch was, which is why I didn't go straight in. Potentially see if we can cut this off. They don't know we're here. Oh, Taric. Oh no. We knew you were there. So the Twitch was there, turns out. So I'll move on to the Twitch. I want to get a couple of auto procs off. Unfortunately, the Nami gets caught out with the Aatrox. The Sivir and the Gangplank look like they are doing good things. And I'm just going to rotate to make sure that the Aatrox doesn't follow up. And if he does, we can punish it. So let's see how this plays out. So Gangplank is very low. Sivir is very low mana. We need to be there, really. They should have run towards me. Sivir's doubling back, which is really good. I move up. I go too far there. I do it on purpose so that I can get the shield. I don't think we're going to get this kill because he's just healing too much and doing too much damage. But what we did do there was save both of them. Sivir had really good movements, which is how she managed to get out. Took aggro from the Gangplank, which is good, and he's just got stupid healing. This champion, guys. This champion right here is, you know, it needs to be sorted out. He's too strong at the moment. But it means that we can go straight back to farming. And we get that Q drawback through. Nice. Good farming techniques. So we are sitting at 2, 0, and 4 at the moment. That's what we like to see. We have all 5 stacks of our Ultimate Hunter at... I mean, when was our last kill? Well, not too long ago. We can see 2 champs here. See if we can get both of them. Twitch had weird movements there, moving towards the tower. I'm not really sure why. Which is a shame, actually, because if... I'm hitting a straight in. Is he going to do this? Oh, Lissandra screwed up her E. Yeah, no. I backed out there because I don't think that we could have done anything. We had all of our stuff on cooldown. We should move now, though, that the Lily is there. We can pick up a few things here if they decide to stay. We hover back slightly so that the wave doesn't see us. And they back out. Yeah, that's sad. Team went a bit ham there. Don't think it was necessary. I think we could have stayed probably for a bit longer. So we definitely could have played it better. But yeah, the Heimerdinger sort of ran in with no vision. We can see the Lilia here. We just spy that because that's mine. Why is she even trying to get it? Silly jungler. And we just clear our Gromp. We can, I ping that the Lilia is moving into mid lane. And the Gangplank stays back. Yeah, perfect. Here. Did we see someone in top lane? I believe we did. So we hover slightly to see if they're coming down. They don't. And it looks like they backed off. I think we're wasting time here, so we will just back. Level 11 now, so we have our second upgrade in our ult. It's doing 500 damage and giving us just a bunch of health. Just best ability in the game. Promise. Ooh, okay. Looks like... So Lilia has managed to bring it back slightly. I think she was 0-2-0 once we managed to counter gank top lane at the beginning of the game. So she has managed to, from that point, keep her deaths to a minimum and managed to get a fair amount there as well. Here, we want to see if we can do something bot lane. So we've gone back, we've bought our Hextech Rocket Belt, we have started buying the Lich Bane. We take a wide angle here and they know, which is sad. We should have used our sweepers a little bit late. I did want to see if anything was in there because I can see that they have previously had a ward in there. So we just move back to farming. That's fine. We'll ping out for the Gangplank so he knows. Perfect. Yeah, so making our way towards the Lich Bane. Almost full stacks on the Dark Seal, so we probably want to change that out for a Magi's at some point. And we can see the Lilia and Lissandra top lane again. They must be duoing because... Or maybe they just have a mutual hatred for Heimerdingers. Who knows? Maybe that's why. Is she going to burn? Not quite. Is she going to burn? Oh, okay, okay. We get one. That's fine. It's free. And we can get the dragon because we saw the Lilia up in top lane. She's low. She'll have the back. We can see the Aatrox here. We can see the Twitch and the Taric here. Another free dragon. Take them if you can, because they are strong at the moment. And because we got the blue buff last time, we know it's spawning, so we can take this as well. We know Lilia's around here somewhere. So I think it's a bit ballsy to go for that. Doesn't matter, we're there anyway. We know that they're there. My bot lane is moving up, which is why I'm being this ballsy. And plus, they don't want to fight me because I'm 2-0 and 4 at the moment. With, oh, mind you, the Twitch has got some items as well. Like, he could potentially kill me if he had ult. If Taric was there as well, I'd definitely be dead. We do have ult, but it wasn't in a position for us to escape. It's a bit ballsy by us. I knew my bot lane was there, though, so it's okay. Oh, no. Solo kill. The Heimerdinger must have gone under turret there. And we can see the Taric is hovering the mid lane for some reason. Nope, not a lane we want to gank if they're both there. All Taric has to do is press the R button and they are unkillable. So we'll move back to getting some farm. See if we can get this Lich Bane as fast as possible. The Aatrox does move in. Excuse that. Slip slightly. And we can see that the Twitch is stealing the Lilia's camps. I like to see this because it probably means that they are tilted. Throw a W out. Don't know if they have vision because I don't have my sweepers up. Probably do. Right, if we just swap here. Oh no. That's odd. Okay. They just knew. but they are still hovering. You know, they're trying to siege this. We don't want to let that happen. We'll get our camps around and hover. Make them waste their time. I did see someone hit my plant here, so I know that they're here. So they get the sleep on the Nami. I hover here. I save my E in case I need to go over, and they back out, so that's fine. Although it looks like my team are going in. So the Heimerdinger's in. He looked like he... Oh, TP. He was just there. Tarek altered just himself. That was rubbish. Aatrox is trying to do stuff on his own as we move in. We throw the W out early. And get the kill. Perfect. Oh, it's good. Oh, damn. That's fine. The Heimerdinger's playing well. And he's been camped this game, so he deserves to be playing well. Ooh, we get the flash out. We have ult up if we need to. Hover the W. We had ult up. I think we thought we were going to survive. We hovered the W there because we wanted the shield, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that was played very well. I think we should have just ulted. Got some damage, backed out. Anyway, we'll move back onto the Rift. That is the only death this game. So, let's see how the rest of the game's played. Okay, back on the Rift with our Lichbane. And like I've said in so many videos, this is your power spike. You know, all of the AP that you've got. Unfortunately, we don't have that 10 stack Dark Seal anymore because we just died. So we halved that. Or it's -5 if you don't know. Anytime you die with Dark Seal, -5 stacks. But we still do have a decent amount of AP from it, considering it's a 350 gold item. That's an extra 20 ability power. Sorry, plus the 15 that you get. The Lilia is out of position. What a nice burst. You know, Lily is a squishy jungler, which is her only downfall. She's fast, she's got good CC, she has burn and AoE. You know, but to balance all of that, she's a glass cannon, right? So she's got the high damage, she's got the high speed. If you catch her, she's dead. And as Ekko, we are very sticky. We can catch her. If we get an E off, that's it, really. E, W slow. We have taken Blue Smite this game as well. Look at that burst there. So nice. Unfortunately, the Aatrox is doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately, he doesn't anticipate my ult. And there, we facilitate the Heimerdinger in getting that kill, and we snack up the 300 gold bounty on Lysandra. So it's 300 plus 300 for the kill, 600 gold in total. We will take that, 515, and we have all of those juicy Dark Seal stacks back too. Dark Harvest wise, we have 10 stacks at the moment. We've seen more. We have seen more. Maybe we'll get more by the end of the game. Who knows? We'll keep count. And then we go in for the third dragon of the game. We are quite low. We don't have ult. What we are doing here is we're keeping E up until the end so we can smite it. Oh, we don't have smite. Should have saved our E there. We could have saved our E either to escape if necessary. We do have all of our teammates there on full health, so I wasn't too worried. We also had sight on the Lilia on her blue buff here. So I wasn't too worried. But, you know, you should always be a bit worried. Save the abilities that you don't need to use, pretty much. And we buy the Magi's. Such a good item, Magi's. I love it. It feels so rewarding, but then so... It's a gamble. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. You know, it gives you the highest highs, but the lowest lows. And we've also got the stopwatch as well, just for that little bit of extra protection. You know, we don't want to drop the 150 gold shutdown that we've got, and we want to protect those 10 Magi stacks as well. So we hover here. We want to see these guys bait, potentially. The Lysandra doesn't take it. That's fine. We'll move down. Auto-pathing there. Thanks, Riot. People always blame Riot. They made a very good game. Good job, Riot. So here, they do know we're here because they saw on that ward. And we just back out slightly because we don't want to get CC'd. Oh! Bye, Lilia. Poor Bambi. Oh, what has she done to deserve this? I guess play badly. So we ult there. Easy kill. Easy double kill. Twitch is doing something. Twitch is now doing nothing. And we can see if we can pick up the turret as well. Perfect. Yeah. So I'm just going to run that back a bit because there's a couple of things there when we were chasing the Taric. So here, I'm just going to slow-mo this just so we can talk about this. So Taric is doing the classic bronze player thing, and he's running the whole curve of the lane. Whereas what we're doing is we're cutting off the lane completely, and then we're chasing. So we managed to E, we managed to blue smite to slow him, our Q also slowed him, which just facilitated the kill. If he had run from here, straight up here towards his tower, gone the exact, like the most direct path he could have potentially gotten away there. So just something to consider when either running away or chasing. And then we can pick up this Scuttle Crab. I imagine we've got a fair amount of gold right now. Almost 2,000 gold at the moment. We have inflated our bounty from that mere 150 gold up to the 500 gold mark, which is wonderful. See if we can get it higher. 22 Dark Seal stacks as well from those plays. We didn't get an assist on the Twitch, which is sad. We would have been at 24 if we did have that. But he was fairly close to killing us, so we just wanted to back out, and the Heimerdinger was coming in anyway. If we had thirsted for it, we could have died and just been in a... you know, he would have got the shutdown, he would have got my Magi stacks, and we would have been in a significantly worse position than we are currently. So running away there was a good decision. And let's limit test here. Let's see what we can do with this Aatrox. We're currently 2 levels above. He is an item down because we have got the Magi's as well. Let's see what we can do. If we can get a good stun off, which we do. Oh no, he manages to E out. He ults. Yeah, that's fine. You know, if we had got that free passive stack off from our ult, not from our ult, sorry, from our W, we could probably all in there. We may have been able to anyway, to be honest, but he's got this, which is reduced damage. You know, that's damage over... it changes burst damage to damage over time, which is rubbish. Ooh, let's see what we can do here. Ah, so not quite one... excuse me, not quite one passive cycle. We get a really good W off. Ooh, unkillable Aatrox. We go back in there to get our passive stack off, so we get that movement speed. The Taric ult wears off. He doesn't know that. My W is down. Let's see what we can do. We ult. Nami gets a good W. Or is it WQ, sorry. And, oh, if we had picked that up. The Aatrox go back in. Don't know why. Don't know why. Let's take that back as well, because that's something I want to show. And slow it down. So here, we get some good damage off. We ult out. That's fine. The Aatrox goes back in after he gets behind here. He goes back in to see if he can burst me down. Stupid, because he flashes actually, because I can burst him down faster. Easy. Here, one passive stack, we flash so that our Q draws back. We may not have needed to do that there, but that's a little mechanic. Your Q drawback, let's have a look here, does more than the Q when it's thrown out. Not only that, but you get to stack your passive proc faster. Which, you know, at this point in the game does an extra almost 450, which is nuts. So, a little mechanic there. If you're in dire need, use your flash to get that Q drawback back on someone. And Lissandra is trying to play the game, and I don't think she's allowed. So bye, Lissandra. Perfect. I don't want to keep sieging there. The Twitch is up. We don't know where he is. We can see that blue ward. The Lily's up as well. She's not playing well. We do have to still respect her ultimate, because that is one of the best ultimates in the game. You know, if you can sleep all 5 enemy champions, then, you know, it's a team fight 1. So we still respect that. We want to keep our 25 Magi stacks as well, because that's where the clickbait comes from. Semi-serious there. And I'm hiding here because I want to ambush people. I'll move in so that I can get the smite just to confirm it, and the Lilia, deny it from the Lilia. But that is all 4 dragons into the Mountain Soul. Now we are harder to kill. Perfect. Yes, I was hiding in this pixel brush there in case anyone came from here, and I could just one-shot them. I'm pretty sure I can one-shot everyone in the game now, apart from the Aatrox. But who knows, I might be able to now. I've got the 25 Magi stacks, and we buy the Rabadon's death cap in one buy as well. We are currently sitting on... Ooh, where's my AP wise? We are currently sitting on 661 AP. Our ult is doing 1.5k damage. That is insane. E's doing 400. If you hit both of your Q, it's doing almost 900, and our passive is currently doing 660. And let's see that in use here. So we get Drowsy, and she gets away. The rest of the team's collapsing here, so I'm a bit worried. Let's see what we can do. Oh, the Lissandra just managed to stop watch my E. We get that shield. Perfect. We'll get a lot of burst damage off. Me and the Heimerdinger currently are just absolutely shredding. We ult there. We're pretty low. And we can just E there. Clean up that kill. And let's see if we can just end this game now. Mid lane is probably the best option here if everyone goes mid. And you can see I'm calling it out now. If everyone goes mid, we can just tunnel this and end. We don't need minions for this. E. There you go. Late game, Ekko is an underrated split pusher. And they surrender. We were going to win there anyway. We could have just pushed that in. The only person that was going to come up is Tarek. And let's just take a quick look at the stats. Okay, ending the game 14-1-8. That is amazing. Damage-wise, second in the game, the Heimerdinger is doing a lot because he has Liandry's. That's great. Compared to their jungler, we did almost double. Runes-wise, 20 Dark Harvest stacks, just under 2,000 damage. Sudden Impact coming out at 1,000 damage. All eyeballs, all Ultimate Hunter stacks. Triumph healing us for just under 2,000 and 440 gold. And Legend Tenacity coming in at 14 minutes 20. Just the final reminder, guys, if you do want to vote for a champion, please put their name in the comments below. And of all the other the past 5 videos as well. And if you've enjoyed today's game, always please just drop a like, comment or subscribe. It really helps, and I will see you guys in the next one.